welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Wajihat Bankole, and thank you so much for being here. I am so happy that you clicked on this video, and welcome to another reading vlog. This video I am going to be reading only books with red covers. I'm gonna go to my bookshelf. I'm gonna pick out some of the books that I really want to read that have a red cover. Okay guys, so I have the 4 books that I really want to read in this video and obviously have a red cover. So let's go through them. So first we have Yours Truly by Javi Jimenez. Next book we have The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a maybe. I might switch this one out for another book, but I'll let you guys know. Blood and Honey by Shelby Maureen. This is a fantasy. Last but not least, we have A Talent for Murder by Peter Wanson. This is also in my August TBR, so I definitely want to get into this. Okay, so these are the 4 books that I really want to get into. But yeah, I really do want to read these, and obviously they are what? Color red. Like, look at this. This is literally so pretty. They're all red covers, and yeah, let's do it. So our first book of this video is going to be Yours Truly by Javi Jimenez. I almost said Just for the Summer. That's like the only book of hers I've ever read, so it's like in my head. But yeah, this is our first book. I'm actually excited for this one. I hope it's like a fun romance novel because I Okay guys, so I made it to page 28 of this book. Okay, so I don't know fully what this book is really about, but from what I got so far, our 2 main characters. Okay, so we have Brianna and then we have Jacob. Brianna is going through a really bad divorce. Her husband cheated on her. She's a doctor. I can't even pronounce the hospital name. Like, what's the hospital's name? I don't know what the hospital name is, but yeah, so she's a doctor at this hospital, and then Jacob is now working at that hospital. He's a new doctor. So basically Jacob was dating this girl named Amy, and then 3 months after they broke up, Amy I can't even believe I'm about to say this. This pisses me off every time I think about it. Amy and Jacob's brother, I think younger brother or maybe older brother, that part I'm not sure, they got together and now they're dating. Hello? Like, wait. First of all, what makes them think that is okay to do? Like, you know your brother was in love with this girl. She breaks up with them and then now you're dating her? Literally weird. But basically Jacob's family basically disowned his brother Jeremy, and they are shunning Jeremy and Amy out because, I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, your brother's ex, like, be so for real. Anyways, he left Memorial and came to this new hospital where Brianna works, but because he has social anxiety and just normal anxiety period, he has a hard time talking to people. So on his first day of like being at the hospital, 7 of his patients literally died, and because of that, now people like the nurses are calling him Dr. Death. which is like, guys, you're being a little too dramatic. Things happen. He's an ER specialist, obviously. Like, he's a doctor in the ER. Things happen. Like, people die on a daily basis. Like, he just happened to be there on a bad day. It could have been any other doctor if it wasn't him. You know what I mean? Anyways, so okay, back to the anxiety thing. Our dear Jacob deals with anxiety, and when I tell you I feel seen, I feel so seen by him, because a lot of the things he's saying about his anxiety and how like it makes him feel and how he's processing it, I'm like, babes, we're twins. Oh, we are twins. I get it. Like, I get it, because I do that. I'm there. Like, my head is always spinning, and my head makes me think I'm always doing something wrong. And that's basically what he said. And I'm like, babes, I get that. Like, I feel seen. Like, Bessie, we're like literally twins. What is going on here? So I understand him. But because of his anxiety, people are looking at him as a rude guy, but he's not. Like, it takes him a little courage to, you know, speak out. And I get that. Sometimes, like, some people can't really speak out like that. Yeah, so I get that. Anyways, Brianna's little brother is on dialysis. He has an autoimmune disease, so he's basically dying. And I'm loving it though. Like, literally, I'm loving it because I could relate. It's amazing, literally amazing. Anyways, that's my little rant, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have more rants because this is such a good book. He's so mean. I really do be overthinking things too. He's so cute. Like, oh my god, I can't do this. I swear, if my heart gets broken by this book, I'm literally done. I'm literally, like, they can catch me outside. They can catch me outside. Like, the reason why I really like Jacob a lot is because he reminds me of me. But like, just like the way he thinks about things, and like, I just get it. Like, I see him. Like, we see each other. I feel like she wrote this book for me. Going on, like, this is weird feelings. Like, I feel so comforted right now. I could cry. Like, I'm just morning, guys. It is Wednesday. I hope you guys can see me very well, but anyways, it is Wednesday. It is 2:45. Your girl is still reading yours truly. I have made it to the 200-page mark. I am now on 239, so we are definitely getting closer to finishing this book. So I think I'm doing okay. My pace has definitely went down this week, like compared to last week. And it is what it is. Like I said, if I could read at least 3 books in this video, I will be very happy. Even if I just read just 2, I will be very happy. Anyways, I'm about to make my cup of coffee and then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start reading again. So yeah. This is my favorite milk right now, literally. Guys, we've made our coffee. We're gonna get back to reading. Buying a couch for her and he never wanted a couch. What? Okay guys, I finished it. I finished it. Oh my god, this was literally so perfect. I literally love this book. This was literally amazing, and I think you already know my rating. I think you already know. This is a 5-star read for me. This is everything I literally love when it comes to a romance book. Not only did I connect to our main characters, I also connected to our side characters. Okay, not only was I rooting for them since the beginning, I love the fact that their relationship just grew naturally. Like, it started off as a fake relationship and ended up as a real relationship, and they rode for each other. Literally love this book. I absolutely devoured it. Look at the tabs. Like, I went crazy with the tabs. Okay, there were so many things that I wanted to annotate and just write because it was so good. Like, literally amazing. I felt like the pace of the book was also really perfect. It felt realistic. Like, there were realistic characters you can literally relate to. Like I said, Jacob is me and I'm Jacob. Everything that Jacob dealt with, from his anxiety to overthinking, literally me as a person. And it felt so nice to have like something to relate to the character with. And I love when books do that, when you can relate to the character and it doesn't feel like they're just a fictional character. It felt like these were real people that I was watching their life play out. You know what I mean? Literally love this book. I highly recommend it. 5-star read, period. I wouldn't rate it anything else. I loved it and I highly recommend it. 5-star, period. Okay, book 1 is finally done. It did take me literally 2.5 days to finish it, but that is fine. We're gonna move on to book 3 and it's in my room and I have to go upstairs and grab it. But I'm gonna take a break and Okay, besties, it is time to start book 2, and obviously it is A Talent for Murder. I wanted something different. I wanted like not a fantasy, but also didn't want a romance, and honestly I don't think I have another romance in the pile of books I'm supposed to be reading for this video. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do a mystery. So I don't know much about this book, but it does sound good. I just realized this is my first book written by a male author. I say it a lot. I don't read a lot of books written by men, okay? And I just realized it. Like, I don't know why that didn't click, but I was like looking at how many pages this book is, because I'm literally flying through the chapters like crazy. I'm already on page 33, chapter 3. Crazy. So I was like, how many pages is this? It's about 200 pages plus. Yeah, so I was like looking at the pages, and you know, I see the author picture, and I'm like, that is a man. Literally, that is a man. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought about it. I was like, wait, I had never read a book written by a man before. I was just thinking about that. That was literally random, but I'm already on chapter 4. This is a very fast-paced book. I will tell you guys that right now. Basically, what's been happening is that, like, our main character, Martha, is married to this guy. She's a librarian, and he's, I think, a teacher or something like that. He goes, he travels a lot for conferences, but she noticed that every time he goes to a conference in a different state, like a woman ends up dead, either by suicide or just like, you know, killed. She thought that was weird. Like, every time he goes to a conference, around the same time, around wherever his conference is, someone ends up dying. So she starts putting two and two together, and then one day she's doing laundry. She noticed blood on his shirt, like a speck of blood, but it, like, you could tell it was blood. It smelled like blood, all that. She brought it up to him, and he was like, as a joke, do you think I'm a serial killer? And she was like, what? Like, okay, the first thing my mind would have gone is that you probably hurt yourself and, you know, blood got on your shirt. Why would I go automatically to, you know? And he was like, it's just a joke. And she was like, okay. But like, I'm like, girl, red flag. He's telling you without telling you. Anyways, there was another incident where he came back from his conference, and she was looking out the window, like waiting for him to get through the door. And his facial expression was like very, like when it came out the car, he looked so cold and like no emotion, no nothing. And then after he got his stuff out the car, he literally like practiced his smile. He went from to, and she saw all of that happen. She was like, no one literally practiced their smile. Anyways, yeah. guys, so it is currently 8 p.m. and I made it to chapter 11. I'm on page 86 of this book. Like I said, it's literally so fast-paced, and also it is 200 pages, so it's a really like tiny book, which is perfect because I do think I can finish it tonight. But so far so good. I'm kind of liking it. I don't know if it's gonna like, I mean obviously it's not like my favorite murder or like murder mystery or whatever, but it is like a fun different pace and like a fun different vibes I'm getting. And it's just like a different concept. Like the wife is doing the investigation, like that's like different. I haven't really read a book with that type of concept, but yeah, so that's my update. Like I said, I'm gonna continue reading tonight. Good morning guys, so it's Thursday. I finished A Talent for Murder yesterday. Okay, so when I started this book, I was loving it. Okay, I really was. Obviously it just felt like there was a lot being thrown at me, and I didn't really appreciate that. First we started with Martha's POV, and then we get Lily's POV, and then we get Ethan's POV, and then we get Alan's POV towards the end. And then you kind of have to figure out whose POV you're getting. They don't tell you who it is until you start reading and you start putting two and two together, and you're like, oh, okay, so this is Martha's POV. So half the time I was always confused. I would think, oh, I'm reading Martha's POV, but really I'm reading Lily's POV. And I have to sit there and be like, oh my god, this is a lot of brain power. I cannot do this right now. It started off good. I was loving it because I thought the book was gonna go a certain way, and then out of nowhere we did a whole 360, and I'm like, okay, I'm confused. But yeah, that's all I have to really say. I wanted to love it. I wanted to rate it a 4-star, but it wasn't. It just felt like it was all over the place. I rated it a 3-star. Yeah, literally that's all I have to say about the book. Our third book of this video is going to be Blood and Honey by Shelby Marine. This is a very long book. Let's see how many pages. Oh my god, it's 500 pages. Alright guys, your very smart bestie made a mistake. Okay, so this is actually book 2 in the series, The Serpent and Dove. This is book 2, and I haven't read book 1 yet, so I technically can't read Blood and Honey. So I have to go upstairs back to my bookshelf and find another book, because I just went and grabbed Final Gambit. I just felt like it's the right choice. besties. Okay, it is officially Saturday. Your girl got her hair done yesterday. She's looking very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. We love that. Anyways, it is now time to wrap up this video. I am here to talk about the 3 books that I read in this video, give you guys my final thoughts, opinion, and ratings, especially for the last book of this video because you guys don't know my rating yet because I finished it this morning. Without further ado, let's go through all the 3 books I read in this reading vlog. Right, here we are. Here are the 3 books I read in this video. Okay, so we started off this video with Yours Truly by Javi Jimenez. I genuinely love this book. You guys already know because I think majority of this video was me ranting about this book. I literally absolutely adore this book. I still think about it even though I just read it like a couple of days ago, but still I still think about her. She's everything to me. I felt seen. I felt connected to both characters. I loved both characters. I highly recommend this book. Obviously you guys know my rating for this one already. I did rate it a 5-star because period, she's amazing and I just love her. I read A Talent for Murder by Peter Wonson. I wanted to love this. I wanted this to be a high 4-star. We were going good. I was loving it. I was eating it up, and then I don't know what happened. It's like we got lost in a plot, you know, and I was just like, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, first of all, I was confused in the middle of the book because we would jump from one person's POV to another person's POV, but we never got like the heading never says whose POV is this, so you had to literally figure it out yourself, which was literally crazy. Why do I have to go through the extra mile of figure out who am I, like who's like you know, in our thoughts am I reading? And mind you, half the time these are characters that weren't introduced earlier in the book. They were introduced like later in the book, or you get introduced to them through their POVs and you're like, who are you? Where did you come from? Yeah, did not like that. So I deducted a lot of points from this book. I rated it a 3-star. Yeah, the plot twist was the reason why I give it a 3-star, because the plot twist was really good, just the way it was executed was not okay. I did not like that. And the last book of this video was The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I felt so sad finishing this book because that means I have officially finished the whole Inheritance Game trilogy. There is other books coming, but same like universe as the Inheritance Games. But I absolutely actually adored this last book. I felt like we finished it in a good way. We finished it in a big banger, you know, a good last mystery to solve. I rated it a 4-star. I don't have much to say. Like I said, it just felt more nostalgic reading it because like this was like the first series that I started my, you know, getting into reading back journey, and I absolutely loved this last book though. I highly recommend the entire series. And that concludes the 3 books we read in this video. I had so much fun. I found one of my all-time favorite books of like forever in this video, and I am so glad I did this video. If you guys like this video and this is my first video you're watching, make sure you subscribe. We have fun over here. Trust me, you will not regret it. Thank you guys so much for all your support and all your love. I literally appreciate you guys. You guys are literally my besties. I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.